about it. They gave him 35 years, I was over my head. I knew I had to leave the night they dropped the charges. I paid a pretty limousine, a big price. Go as fast as this car can drive. Ice cold and a call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday. No soul in his eyes, just a bullseye. And last time I saw a whole other crazy, whole other crazy, whole other crazy come alive. A darker side gonna disappear. I tell myself into the mirror.
Hello. Welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. How you guys doing? Good morning. Hope you slept well. We got 4 in the chat. Wild Edibles. Make a shout out to you for sharing me out. Firefly, good morning. I hope you're still here. Good morning, Brian. Ooh, Suburban's up bright and early. Hello, Suburban. I'm going on an hour and a half of sleep. I need to get stuff done. I feel a failure of a day about to happen. You can't say that yet. It's too early for a failure, Suburban. Way too early. I've been up since I think 5:55. I woke up and I took all the curtains down, threw them in the washer. So the washer is going already. Trying to stay productive. Not very good sleep. Worried about my boy. I'm sorry to hear that, Wild. Hug Suburban went to bed late and up at 4 a.m. Wow. I don't even know what time I went to bed. I think 11:30 I went to bed. But you guys, I woke up at 1 o'clock in a sweat, in a panic. I was having a nightmare. It was horrible. I hate nightmares. So I woke up and I came out and laid on the couch for, I don't know, about 45 minutes until I could calm down. And then I went back to bed. I hate dreaming, whether it's a good or bad. I don't like dreams. Cool morning here, I bet, Brian.
It's on your head. It's not cold.
Good morning, Barrett.
Morning.
I slept from about midnight to 1:30. Wow. You left it on the coffee table in the living room. What is it today? It's 20 degrees right now here. Somebody's calling out more. Hold on, I get you some tea. In the living room somewhere. Ew, it's crispy, crunchy outside. Oh, the porch is cracking. Water. Water. There you go. I tried to let her out. She didn't want to go. Ooh, Freakin's in the house. Good morning. Gemma's in the house too. Hey, Gemma. Good morning. Sitting at work in parking lot waiting to start. Gemma says, hey, Mr. Barrett.
Hey, Gemma. How you doing?
Brian says, good morning, Barrett.
Morning, Brian.
This was our first hard freeze. It's cold, 28 degrees. Oh, yeah. We got down to 17 degrees. No, 16 degrees last night. We got down to 16. My boy has been laid off for months and his unemployment is still not coming in. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Wild Edible. That makes things really rough. Gemma says, hey, Jess and Barrett. Brian says 18 outside, Jess. Ooh, so you haven't even came up at all yet.
Brian, did you take your rooster in the house?
I think he's cuddling with his rooster, making sure he's staying warm.
Might.
He also lost his phone, making it almost impossible to find new work or old work or call the government. Shake my head. Oh, that's horrible. I'm not in a great place right now. I just found out my Nana is. Oh no, Gemma. I'm sorry to hear that. Sheesh. You've been going through a lot with stuff like that. You want to play an early morning hand?
No.
Oh, come on. You scared?
Yeah. It's too early.
You can get whooped again?
Yeah. It's too early. I would fix me something to eat. Might make me some pancakes.
Suburban. Is that what that's supposed to say? It's okay. She's in the best place being looked after. At least she's getting looked at after.
What is it?
Brian says, Rooster wants food. The roosters always want food.
Oh, there is.
There's no cord.
Yeah, there is.
There is. Oh, I guess there is. And Suburban said, maybe. It's funny. You don't have your glasses on. You can't read. Cookie's in the house. Hello, Cookie. Good morning.
Read it.
I'm not reading it out loud.
Why not? Everybody else sees it.
Nuh-uh. It's held for review.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, she is talking about a chicken or a rooster, but well, you put a smile on Barrett's face this morning, Suburban. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, goodness. So basically today, I'm not doing anything. Today's a lazy day. I've been staying on track with getting the house clean. I've been cleaning a little bit every day and organizing and stuff. Like I said, I got all the curtains down today and threw them in the washer. So I'm just putting along, doing little stuff in the house while it's so cold outside.
Then you got to hang everything in the bathroom, shut the bathroom door, and turn the heater on to dry it.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't have a dryer, you guys, so. In the summertime, I hang all the clothes on the line, and that's how they dry. And in the wintertime, I just hang them in the bathroom and put a heater on them, and that's how they dry.
Yeah, it gets so hot in that bathroom you can't stand it.
I think it feels nice.
For a second, it does until you start suffocating.
I'm way more productive getting up at 4 a.m., breakfast Emmy, and did the dishes. Awesome. That's how I am. The earlier I get up, the more productive I am. I also have been taking cold showers in the morning too, so that's been helping.
Good, you can start jumping in the creek.
That's too cold. That's different.
No, we'll let you jump the spring.
No. Neither
10
one.
times colder.
Let's put you in the shower on the coolest setting like I do and see if you can handle that.
No, that's all right.
Okay, then don't say you're going to
I
throw
don't
me in
want
the
shrinkage.
creek. Don't say you're going to throw me in the creek or the spring then.
I don't want shrinkage.
It helps. It helps your inflammation. It helps your blood flow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dig them out.
And then
They're sucked up in my belly.
it helps you wake up. Gemma says it's 2 degrees Celsius here. Oh, that's what are we gonna have for dinner tonight? I need to pull something out. What do you feel like having?
Can't use the oven.
Oh yeah, shoot.
So it's got to be on top.
We can use the other air fryer that didn't
Right.
blow up.
I can get that.
We could do chicken wings.
Ooh, I know, Mom.
What?
I seen a recipe last night. Cabbage stew.
Ooh, we could do that. Chicken wings sound better though.
You're a chicken. That's all you eat is chicken.
No, I eat everything else.
We got cabbage.
Yeah.
I'll try that cabbage stew.
All right, so you're making dinner tonight? Sweet. Got the pork out of the crock pot and all separated meat, fat, and water. Laugh out loud. Cookie says it's 28 degrees here. You're just a couple degrees higher than us, Cookie. I need to sleep, but can't. I'm sorry, Suburban. Gemma asks how you are, Barrett.
I'm okay, Gemma. Thanks for asking.
I'm doing better, Gemma. Like I said, I've been on a routine. I've been cleaning and doing Pilates to help my back. I've been doing the Pilates for about a week and a half now, so I think it's really helping. I got a phone call late last night. It was like, 6:30? We were playing cards. And yeah, it was about like 6:30, 6:40 or something like that. And it was a scheduling. I got my MRI done last week, and now they're scheduling me to see a specialist for a neurosurgeon. So I think December 15th, I got to go and meet him and see what he has to say about my MRI. So fun. Barrett's got appointments coming up. He's got to get 2 CAT scans and
Ultrasound.
an ultrasound. So we got doctor appointments coming out the wazoo everywhere. Wow says -9 Celsius, but feels colder. Brian says chicken wings sound good. I know, they always sound good. I wanted to make potato soup today, but the milk is bad. I don't want to go to the store just for a few things. Oh, that sucks.
I made some delicious potato soup the other night.
He put all kinds of stuff in his potato soup. What did you put in there?
Onions, potatoes, hot dogs,
Shrimp. Yeah, Brian. So like last Friday, my when I was on that Friday Night Live, I was in so much pain. I was trying so hard to like hide it from you guys, but my back was in so much pain. I was sitting on an ice pack. My sciatic was flared up so bad, and my back has just been flared up. And I think it's because of the cold weather. And I went on YouTube searching for like physical therapy, Pilates, like easy Pilates to do. So I've been doing that now, and it's definitely helping a lot. I tried to get Barrett to do them, but he said he ain't getting on the floor to be doing no exercises.
Can't get up.
I hope you.
I have to call the emergency squad.
Whatever. Thank you, Gemma. She says, I'm glad it's helping your back, Jess. I hope Bear's appointment goes well. It's weird, but I talk to them, and all the time I think they still pass signs on. Oh, okay. She's talking about Gemma's grandma. Thank you, Brian. He says, prayers for everything to go well, Jess. My Nana's been in the hospital 3 weeks and 4 days, and she has got heart failure. Oh, no. Cookie says, I see the white coats way too much, at least once a month. Yeah, that's way too much in my book. Once a year is too much. I try to avoid them like a plague. Suburban says, I add green onions, cheese, and bacon. Ooh, that sounds good too.
I use heavy cream instead of milk, though.
Yeah, he's been using heavy cream. Sciatica ain't no joke. You're right, Brian. It's horrible. Cookie says, that soup sounds amazing. Mine has been screaming too, Jess. I think it's the cold. A TENS unit helps me. Yeah, I need to get a TENS unit. I need to quit putting it off and see if it'll help. Hugs, Gemma, anytime you need a chat, I'm here. I will drop by to check on you, dear friend. I know it's hard. Hope you and Barrett will get a good report. Thanks, Brian. I hope so too. We just found out that, what did you have? He got x-rays done when we were over getting my MRI, and we found out
S1.
We found out he has degenerative disc disorder too, so he's got bad discs as well.
My knee.
Quit getting on your knees. Just saying.
Don't get on my knees. You might.
My back was doing better, but it's cramping everywhere now. You can only avoid them for so long. Life catches up to you eventually. Yeah, you're right, Cookie. I know. My back was doing better, but it's cramping everywhere now. I swear it's the cold. It's got to be the cold. Brian says potato soup does sound good when it's cold. Cows are coming in the barn today. That's going to be fun. There's a couple calves in already. They came in easy. Yeah, because they're smart. Cows are like, they know where the warmth is.
Good morning.
Oh.
It's Wednesday, November 29th. The time is 7:20 a.m. Currently, it's 19 degrees and feels like 9, with mostly clear skies. Today, you can expect mostly cloudy skies, with breezy weather starting later this morning, continuing until afternoon. Today's high will be 38 degrees at 4 p.m. and feel like 31. The overnight low will be 29.
We got 6 in the chat and 8 thumbs up. Thank you guys. That's awesome. Firefly must went back to sleep. I don't know where Mooney is. Should have sent her a message.
You're being smart, sleeping and staying warm.
Oh, I understand, Wild. Are we going to go can diving today? After you take a nap?
Too cold.
You can sit in the truck. I'll get in the dumpster.
They're empty.
Yeah, yesterday, but last night they probably threw some in.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
It's a thing. You can freeze your butt off.
I'll put my long johns on. I'll put like layers of clothes on.
Then you won't freeze. Then you will freeze. You'll start sweating. That coldness will freeze. Wetness. Thanks, Gemma. I don't usually get up this early.
Tell them how you woke up this morning.
Yeah, monster in my face.
You guys, I like leaned in to give him a kiss to wake him up, and he like opened his eyes. They're all big and wide and huge, and he like jumped 3 feet.
Well, she's like 2 inches in front of my face.
Well, I was leaning in for a kiss.
You don't do that when someone's sleeping. Scares the crap out of me.
No, just you. So weird. You never ate your breakfast the other day.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Eat it.
I can't eat. I've been fasting, you guys, anywhere from 17 to 20 hours a day. So I've been trying not to make breakfast because then I get hungry because I smell it. Oh shoot, I did have bacon open. I didn't realize it.
I opened that one last night.
Huh?
I opened that one last night.
Playing in the fridge.
What's that container? Green beans.
Green beans and noodles. We give those to the chickens today.
You want me to move?
Huh?
You want me to move?
No. Why is my butt bothering you?
Mm-hmm.
That was easy. There wasn't that much in the fridge to take out.
You gonna put potato soup back?
No, I'm gonna put it in a smaller bowl. It's great to see you on, Barrett. Hey, Harvest Merry Moon. Good to see you. Good morning. We got 9 in the chat this morning. Good morning, y'all. I'm saying it's true. When it rains, it pours. My fridge, it quit. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I know our oven blew up, and the only thing we can use is 2 burners, and Can't use the oven. So hopefully we'll get one soon. I don't know. We shall see.
We're just be a caveman. We'll go outside and cook.
Well, maybe one day you can just buy me a wood cook stove and I don't have to worry about it.
You'll get tired of that.
At least I'll be warm. And I'll have a stove. Suburban says, you're not alone. Mine died right before Thanksgiving. I had just been to the store and lost everything, including the refrigerator.
We lost a lot of stuff that one year.
I know, that was horrible. But that was the freezer. We lost the freezer.
Yeah. Even after we took the stuff up the mortgage.
I know. That was quite a while ago. That was like 2019 when we lost that one. But that wasn't because of the freezers. That's because we had that blackout all summer long.
Yeah.
But we put as much as we could down in the spring and
Coolers.
coolers and stuff like that. And then we took some of it up to his brother's and was able to save some that way. But we still lost so much that year. I can't even make my granola. That makes me mad. I know, that's what I was saying, Harvest Mary Moon. She says, how about the old-timey wood cook stoves? They do have them around, but they are so high priced. I think the cheapest one I've found so far on the Facebook selling wall is like $2,500, maybe $2,000 for the old cook stoves.
I thought that's the one there for $250.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't see that one.
It's a double oven, I think.
Well, why didn't you
But the
buy
problem
it?
with that stuff, well, that's the problem. You don't know how good, if it needs fixing or rusted out, or we don't sell it at $250. Don't say that too loud. People might hear you and say, "Hey, I got one of the cook stove. I was going to get $100 for it."
Right.
Not like $2,000.
Even so, I don't have $250 for a stove right now anyway. Or $2,000.
Hey, you got to pick up more cans.
I know. I'm going to be known as the can lady around here.
That was Mom's title.
I know. I want to end up with it. Dang it.
She did that one year. She went out and picked up cans along the roads and stuff, and had a goal to she put herself at and everything. When she took all her cans out, she made $1,200. She waited till the price was up.
Suburban says you can make it in the cast iron on the stove. You will just have to watch and consistently stir so it don't burn. When I lived with my mama, that's how she cooked everything. It was wonderful in winter and miserable in summer.
Really nice and hot.
Yeah. Put an ad in the paper. The old generation reads the papers. Maybe, Jess, you can find one. I'll find one eventually. For right now, I'm not too worried. I have 2 burners. And if all else fails, I do have a wood burner I can put the cast irons on top.
Spray rigged.
Yeah.
If it all fails, you can go outside and
Have Barrett cook.
start the grill. Some wood in the grill. We did that one year.
Yeah.
That's all we did was cook out.
That was the blackout year when everything was out. The blackout lasted like 2 weeks. Everybody was out of electricity. It was horrible. And people were going nuts about ice. There was no ice to be found anywhere. Every time we tried to go get ice, there was nothing. And so we cooked outside every single day that summer. And that's back when I was working too. Oh my gosh, it was so miserable.
Yeah, I think we had fun.
We did have fun, but having to go to work and then come home and try to, like, we didn't have electric, so there was no showers. And I was taking baths in the creek and stuff like that. I'd take my shampoo and my soap and everything down to the creek and showering.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Then, no, that was fun. I had fun doing that. But then the trailer court that's close to us decided to let their septic tank out in the creek. So I come home to go take my bath and freaking
Crap run down the creek.
yeah, it was disgusting. It was horrible. It smelled awful. I was so mad. Yep, they need to build an outdoor kitchen away from the house. Hey, Crystal, good to see you. Good morning. Hope you're staying nice and warm. That's nasty and dangerous, right, Suburban? I was so mad because there is a lot of cattle and stuff. We live in farm country, so there's a lot of livestock that drink that creek water. And I was really upset about it. So I called the health department, water and soil department, and they all basically said that there was nothing that we could do or they could do against the trailer court because it was an act of God. I was like, that is not an act of God. Like, I understand an act of God, but that was not.
Yeah, but if we did something like, I mean, to get our septic tank drained there, and we got called somebody to come in and drain it.
Yeah.
So why don't the trailer court do the same thing?
Exactly. So I was not happy that year with that. The guy that used to own the trailer court, though, he hasn't been the owner of the trailer court in years now. Did he pass away?
Yeah.
But he was crooked. He was crooked. He'd do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's 2 creeks that we had when I was growing up here and everything. One's on our side of the property. The other one's on the other side. There's 2 creeks that run separate from each other. But what he did to make extra room, extra land over there, he filled that creek that ran on his side in. So the creek combined with our creek and everything. So when it floods and everything, we get the worst part of it.
Sounds like somebody knew somebody or paid somebody off. Definitely Suburban. Our town's crooked as heck.
Mm-hmm.
My checklist of all the things I got done.
It says trim Barrett's toenails.
Ew, no, it does not.
Massage Barrett's foot.
I'm not touching your feet unless I absolutely have to. And they don't need trimmed yet.
Yeah, they're starting. What's a big toe? Starting to get pressure. That's it.
No, I don't want to see it.
Huh?
It's too early in the morning to be looking at toes.
Come on, babe. I'll show you my toes.
Water is good though, but flooding sucks. Yeah, flooding is horrible. Suburban says here too. When it comes to politicians, they're all crooks. So true. We need water more than food, really. So very important to have some on the land. Yeah, I agree, but it's not fun when it freaking floods all the way up to my hips, and I gotta walk through it to save animals. We literally could have a canoe down in the field in springtime.
Canoe, motorboat.
And float around the.
We could put a
field.
yacht out there.
That's a little extreme.
Ew, that's what might be my next project, making a riverboat.
Two weeks ago, I told hubby that I wanted a pedicure for the first time in almost 13 years. He offered to take me. I told him only if he would get one too. He's been and gotten a pedicure with me once.
Nothing special.
No, they just massaged his feet, and trimmed his toenails. That was it. But it was really relaxing, huh? Until that ball hit your butthole.
It was scary. Yeah, that was the.
You remember that? They have
massage chairs.
Yeah, it's a Filipino shop that I used to go to. I haven't went to in ages, but they're just in a house. They're just a home business, a local home business, and they've been there for years, and I love them. But they have these massage chairs. I forgot to tell them, if you don't turn it off, there's like the massage chair. You can feel it. It's like a ball in there, and it goes down your back, down your spine, and it goes all the way, and then it hits your butthole. You about come flying out that chair. It was so funny.
I didn't think it was funny.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I forgot to tell you to turn that switch off. Wild says no, not fun. They might not start out as crooks, but they all end up there. You're right, Cookie. He relaxed and laid his head back while I had the lady paint his toenails blue. Seriously, Suburban? Brian's laughing because they're all puppets. Cookie, yep. Hey, Mooney, good morning. Good morning, South Florida. Suburban says those chairs can hurt. Yes, they can.
Yeah, they can.
They're all weak and lack common sense. So divide and ... Hello, good morning, Marshmallow Man. She says I did, and I'll do it again if I get the chance. Oh, that's funny. What did the kids, when they were young, Barrett was sleeping and they painted his toenails? What, like, was it you or was it my dad? I can't remember now. I think it was my dad, actually. And he was sleeping in his recliner, and one of the kids painted his toenails, but it was like a real faint, like, purple. It was like a top coat, but it had a tint of purple in it. And he woke up and he started freaking out. He thought he lost circulation in his feet. That was my dad, wasn't it? It wasn't you.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it had to be my dad. And he was freaking out. He thought he was going to have to go to the hospital. That he was losing circulation in his feet. We were laughing. Meanwhile, I was texting his sister pictures as it was happening. Barrett used to have girl days with me. Huh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't deny it. We do like spa days, and he'd be like, "Don't you ever tell anybody about this." And we'd watch chick flicks and veg out in front of TV, and we'd have face masks on.
You got me mixed up with somebody
Nope,
else.
I definitely don't. I remember those days very clearly. We should have a spa day again. It's been a long
I thought I
time.
told you not to tell anybody.
But you're my best friend. Mooney said so freaking cold, 33 this morning, frost everywhere. It's a good thing you got your plants in.
Well, it's 22 here, Mooney.
Is it 22 now? It was 20. Mooney said, no way at Barrett. Yeah, my toes are frozen too. I need to find my fuzzy socks. I got slippers on, but it ain't cutting it. We got 11 in the chat. Awesome. So the rest of the day, I got to go out and feed and water animals. Everything's frozen. I hate winter for that because all the waters are completely solid ice.
Gotta hook the hoses up.
Barrett, thankfully, will be able to hook the hose up and take it out there and water everybody. But I'll be feeding them, and then
You gotta get no one to stretch your hose.
yeah, I gotta clean the living room, the laundry room, and I might do the freezer if I feel like it.
Who's left to put wood and stuff?
About 7 o'clock. So 43 minutes ago. I have snowballs for the horses. Mooney, laugh out loud. I just can't believe it's that low in Florida. I can't believe it's that cold in Florida. That's insane. Mooney says, I can't stand this cold. I bet. Yeah, 29 seems like really cold for Florida, right, Brian? "26 in Georgia, yeah, it's cold for us." Jeez. I was watching something the other day. That was probably a couple weeks ago. About the weather change and how it changes and stuff. Or I think it was in my Master Gardener course. It was in my Master Gardener course. And they were talking how in like 10 years, Ohio's weather will be Georgia's weather. And
We'll never see it.
and that our growing zone will be changed to Georgia's growing zone.
It's just the way the earth moves and everything. It rotates,
Yeah.
but it shifts at the same time, but it shifts so slow that it might be thousands of years before we might have nothing but winter here, and Russia might be nothing but summer. Or
I
vice
hope it never
versa.
changes like that. That's too cool. I can't live in Russia weather. There ain't no way.
You adapt.
No, I would not adapt to that.
Yeah, you adapt.
I'd move. I'd migrate.
Everybody adapts to certain situations.
Yeah, they changed us this year too. We weren't like a huge change or anything, but I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were always zone 6B in Ohio. And then they confused me, and I finally found out, yeah, they did change us. They changed us to 6A. I'm like, what the heck? Trying to mess my head up. Suburban said they changed us to zone 8A this year. We were warm up here until you all sent the cold up here this time. Wild. She's in Canada. We're warming up soon, but probably lots of snow. And that's the thing. Like, if there was snow on the ground, I'd be okay because the snow warms everything up. The snow insulates us. Like, I would much rather have snow than this cold, brittle, freaking cold. And the wind has been ridiculous. The wind is just blowing everywhere. I was on the line of 7B to 8A. Now I'm way in 8A. Yeah, that's how it was here too, Suburban.
Well, the weather's changed. We're changing there because usually it got dark at 6 o'clock and it's getting dark at 5 now.
Yeah, it's horrible. I hate this time change. Jess, you asked for it. Here's some snowballs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some snowballs. I gotta grab my fuzzy saw.
Yeah. Fuzzy socks.
I love these socks. They're so thick and fuzzy and warm. Look at these things. Aren't they nice? Love them. Oh, you're gonna make bacon and make me hungry, huh?
Does it make you hungry?
Of course, bacon always makes you hungry.
You don't get nothing.
I don't want rain, Carl. He says I'm sending you rain. Actually, I think we're supposed to rain next week, like all week.
Don't say that.
We're only supposed to be clear on Saturday. Minnie says, I love my fuzzy socks on too. Or I have my fuzzy socks on too. I obviously can't read this morning. Suburban says, I can deal with snow. Thing is, we rarely get snow. We usually get an ice storm, if anything. The pine trees come down on the power lines and the roads are dangerous in the south. We don't have the equipment to clear the roads like up north. That's horrible. The pork I had in the crock pot had me hungry, laugh out loud. It cooked nice all night. Ooh, I bet that did. I bet that smells so good. It's so funny because my dad relocated from California to Tennessee, and I don't think he was prepared mentally for that. He had no idea, like, in California, where he was from, Northern California, it's all brown and everything's like dead and tan most of the year. And he came to Tennessee, came to the East Coast, and he said, everything's so green. It's beautiful. And I was like, yeah. And he was in like Tennessee for maybe a month. And he called me. He was like, oh my gosh. He's like, I have to mow like every other day. This is ridiculous. I've never had to mow so much grass in my life. And then the cold weather set in, and he's like, it's freezing here. We've got snow. Which in California, they got Mount Shasta, and Mount Shasta gets snow and stuff, but it's pretty high up in elevation. You got to drive. But as soon as you drive down, you're back into the freaking 80s, 90s, and you're fine. So it was just like a quick trip to the snow and back, you know. Here in Tennessee, it's like, I can't get away from the cold. It's like, nope. I need to do that soon too. I had to cook up all the old bones and fat. It would not fit in my freezer. I got to get all the beef bones out of the freezer and do some beef broth. And I got to do chicken feet. And do some chicken broth. What? I can fry them up so you can eat the chicken feet.
No.
They're good.
You eat them.
I do.
You're the chicken woman.
They got a lot of good collagen in them.
You're the chicken woman.
You suck the bone marrow out of their feet.
I want my mom.
Hey, Annie's in the house. Hello, babes in Toyland. Sleep texting, mumbling in sleep. But I got a whole pig put away in the freezer. Now just don't breathe in there or it'll fall out.
Well, that's the way ours are.
I know. That's why I need to clean mine out. I lived in Tennessee until I was in my 20s. I love it there, but my relatives live there. I won't move back just because of family. But I understand that, Suburban. She wasn't saying it smelled moony. She's saying that if you breathe in the freezer, it'll fall out. I'm glad we got this meat. I can't afford the grocery store. It just keeps getting worse in there. I know, Wild. It makes me so angry. Oh, she says smells like bacon and ham. Laugh out loud. I know. I don't know where we would be if we didn't do what we did, the canning and the dehydrating and freezers and stuff like that. I was talking to a lady the other day. We were trying to find a stove, and she was telling me she lived out this way, and I was like, oh, really? I was like, wow. I said, I live out that way, too. And she was like, really? And I told her where I lived, and she's like, oh, my gosh, you guys are the ones with the big, huge, beautiful garden I pass every year. I said, yep, that's us. Hey, Jen, good morning. Good to see you. I did get your email the other day. I just never got back to emailing you back. My apologies. I did see it, though. I'm so horrible sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Applesauce looks really yummy right now.
Make some applesauce cookies. You ever have applesauce cookies?
Nope.
Really? You can't eat them all.
Why?
Not now.
Nope.
For sure.
Well, I could do that, the unsweetened applesauce,
Yeah.
and put stevia in it. Wipes corner of eyes. What? Wait, where am I? I added 2 raised beds for my kit in spring. I like them so much. I have 7 more to put together that I got a great deal on during Prime Days. That's awesome, Suburban. I told Mooney the other day I got to get out there and check my cold frame and check my. I got spinach, lettuce, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard in there, and I haven't checked it in a few days.
You guys, a couple years ago when it really got cold and everything here, Jessica made sure the animals had their hay and all that stuff. Made sure the water pipes were wrapped and warm and everything. Made sure a couple other things and everything. And she came in here and looked at me, and she said, I'm forgetting something. And I looked at her. I said, yeah, you left the kids outside.
You're so full of it. I would not do that.
Yeah. That was a good one.
You're funny.
Had somebody going.
Suburban says growing as much as I can to keep out of the store. Yep. That's our plan too. And I eat tons and tons of kale and lettuce. Like, I eat so much of that, I don't even know.
I'm just become a vegetarian.
No. But I have been trying every year to grow as much as I possibly can to keep up with as much as I eat. I can't figure it out. I eat.
Well, so you got to realize too, when we had pigs now, we used to grow extra for the pigs.
Yeah. So every year I'm upping my production of lettuce and kale and stuff like that, spinach.
Well, this spring, there's going to be a lot of raised boxes.
Yeah. My back's getting too bad to be in the garden like I have been. Barrett's back isn't any better. Wild, I made pink applesauce. Keep the skins in red apples. Put vitamins in applesauce while cooking. Brian says hilarious. Barrett. I put no sweetener in my applesauce. Use a few varieties of apples. I keep the skins on. Did a batch with some crab apples. Got crab apples or crap apples? She said crab apples. Never tried it, Brian. I would probably like them fried rather than raw. Too much acid raw.
What's up to the bottom?
I don't know. Oh, he said anyone like fried apples. I don't know why I miss comments like that sometimes. Like, literally, they're not there, and then magically they appear.
That's what you said about me. Here I'm talking to you, and then all of a sudden, magically up here, and you're listening. She drives me nuts. I'll sit there talking to her and turn around, she's gone.
I have stuff to do.
Yeah, well, you could be a little bit considerate and say, I'm going.
Well, I didn't know that you were going to start talking again.
That one last time, I think I was in the living room talking for like 45 minutes and everything, and realized she's not answering me. And turn around, she's not even there.
Mary says, I don't think I've tried it. Lyle says, I love crab apple butter. I don't think I used sugar this year. If I did, it wasn't much. I don't like adding sugar unless it's really sour. Jen says, crab. It's all right, Jen. I knew what you meant. I love dried apples. I need to make a stack cake. I haven't made one in several years. Have you ever had a stack cake? I haven't either. I don't know what that is. Crab apples, I just kind of boil them until they mush up, then strain it all out and cook them down. The liquid until it's thick. Dried apples have so much flavor. If I use sugar, it's coconut sugar. You're making me hungry for some apple pie. I'm gonna have to make some mock apple pie.
Yeah.
No, I gotta finish my cheesecake first.
Yeah. Yeah, I stored it and I eat it.
I'm eating it.
You got one slice each.
That is not one slice. A cheesecake slice is like this big. You're not supposed to eat a huge slice of cheesecake at one sitting. You trying to plug me up?
No.
Babe says, what's coconut sugar?
It dropped a degree.
Acid. It did drop down a degree. Apples have water-soluble fiber, so it's still in the juice as pectin. Brian says they're pretty good, Mooney. It looks like brown sugar from coconuts. Babe says never heard of it. When you put the hose out today, we need to water the greenhouse still. Check my stevia. My stevia is still all right.
Well, that hose won't reach all the way over to the greenhouse.
We gotta do something. Fill up jugs then.
What you would have said something, I would have wrapped the other hose up. Yeah, wrapped it up.
Nope, it doesn't work for me, Jen. My guts are stubborn as heck.
You still got plants on the ground in there?
Yep.
You can go on the
I know, that's what I said. We gotta get in the greenhouse sometime today. Ooh, coffee. I found some on sale. That made me happy. I bet that did make me happy. Coffee has been outrageous. You know, I thought it was so funny. Like, all the stores were complaining Walmart and Target and Meijer and all these stores are complaining that there wasn't any Black Friday customers out this year, or at least not like they used to be. And then now this week, everybody's talking on social media and stuff, the news, saying how Black Friday was a hit and there was all kinds of people out there. I'm like, what the heck is this?
They're saying that and everything because it was a bust, but they're trying to build it up like they had a lot of people and they didn't.
I don't know what that is, Jen.
Because when it started and everything, you keep on going downhill and something and everything, and no one will show up and everything, so it's not worth it and everything. So they're going to be out there building it up and everything, saying, yeah, a lot of people showed up and everything. And actually, they didn't.
Well, there's too many people with their eyes open right now. They ain't going to fall for it.
Well, that's how
They destroyed the freaking market. They destroyed the economy, and everybody knows it now.
I watched the video where they went into the Walmart and then said sales price for Black Friday, whatever it is, and everything was, let's say a TV was $6.97. She pulled the tag back and everything. It was the same price if it was its regular sale. So they're not calling nobody. They're not dropping prices for nobody and stuff. People think they are, but they're not.
Firefly gifted me some castor oil, and that's been working. So actually, I've been using castor oil and magnesium citrate, and that's the only, like, I have to take them together. I can't go. Isn't that insane? Apple stock cake is many layers. If you make a dough like a very dry spice cookie, bake it in cake pans, make a filling from dried apple spices, etc. That simmer for a long time, alternate layers of cake and filling, and let sit in the refrigerator for at least a day. 2 is better. The juice soaks in to the cake layers. That sounds really good. Okay, yeah, I need to email companies I buy things from and suck up for coupons. It's a good way to save money. Just a reminder to you all too. Yeah, I used to do that too, Wild. Not so much anymore, but I used to do that. Marshmallow Man says nobody went out on Black Friday because everybody's broke from inflation. Yep, 100%. They started Black Friday back in the middle of November. What do they expect? Did they? I don't know. I guess I'm not up to date. I don't know enough to see the sales or whatever, the fake sales.
Our Black Friday consists of dumpster diving. What else?
Basically dumpster diving. And free stuff off of Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
I got buckets yesterday for free. Woohoo! Canada Post, they're late with an order again. The last order I was waiting for, I swear someone was trying to steal it. I had to get harsh with them. Oh my gosh, the freaking animal feed, the cat and dog food is just outrageous. Wild said the kitty food I get has had a $3 coupon for adult food and it was on sale, so I got it for $5. That's a really good deal. Jen says I've been shopping on Temu. Babe says I have been too. The guy was going to leave a box here on the farmer's doorstep by the dogs. Wasn't even his. Good thing you see him trying to leave it. Suburban says traditionally you do 8 thin layers minimum. Wow.
That sounds like a 7-layer cookie.
Do you drink half your body weight in ounces of water? It's an herb. Don't want to take it daily. Oh, okay. I drink. How much do I drink a day?
All day.
I do. I drink a lot of water, you guys. And that's all I drink. I don't do. I often, like every once in a while, I'll have a Zevia, but not very often. But I drink water more than anything. But I drink about, let's see.
That's what, a 16-ounce cup?
No, this is a 30 ounce.
30 ounce?
I think it's like 100. What's 30 times 4?
120.
So I drink 120 ounces a day. About. Sometimes it's 3 30-ounce cups, but mainly it's 4. So typically it's 120 ounces a day. Suburban says, check your bacon, Bear.
I am.
I read it a little bit late. I would dumpster dive, but it's illegal here.
What?
Yeah. Nice buckets are useful. Yes. Jen says, I miss dumpster diving. I dumpster dive for cans. Mainly, I just dumpster dive for cans, pop cans, so I can turn them in, and the wood, the 2x4s and the plywood.
We was hoping, we stopped by where we dumpster dive out yesterday. We was hoping that they threw a stove in the dumpster.
Kroger usually gives away their bakery buckets. I check Kroger's all the time, and every time I've ever checked, they never have any.
That's like Walmart.
Yeah, I check Walmart, I check Kroger's, they never have any bakery buckets.
I think someone's taking them home and selling them.
Mm-hmm. Babe says water is poison to me, tastes like metal, and no, I don't eat metal. Oh yeah, and I have 1 cup of decaf coffee in the morning. I drink coffee flavored water, Wild says. Don't drink tap water. We have a spring, thankfully, and I'm really, really spoiled with my spring because I can't drink any other water. It tastes disgusting to me. And if we're in town and I have to drink somebody else's water or water bottle, get a water bottle or something like that, I throw a fit. It just tastes so nasty to me. I bought a water distiller, no taste.
You want eggs?
Sure. I guess I'm ending my fast early today.
Oh,
Nope, I want eggs.
No,
I made you it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you're still fasting, so I'll just eat in front of you.
No, you're not.
I'm making scrambled eggs.
Anyone, clothing pantry or garden club, no. Anyone that has a stove. I've been asking the pantries and stuff, Mooney. The clothing pantry is on Saturday, so we'll hit that Saturday and see if there's anything. Jen says TMI. Our county has a recycling center. They will let you pull out materials. I know people who get pallets, wood, metal, etc.
Not around here. They
No.
charge.
They would charge you if you tried to do that here, Suburban.
The humanity for
Yeah, the Habitat for Humanity. Do you guys have a Habitat for Humanity store? We just had one open up. I think it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we would travel all the way to Lancaster, Ohio. It was about an hour away, 45 minutes away. And that one is awesome. That's where we got all the cabinets in the kitchen. And their prices are really good. When they opened up the Habitat for Humanity here in my little town, it's like full-blown prices. It is ridiculous. What was that stove we priced in there? It was $800, wasn't it? It was an electric stove for $800, and it was all torn apart. It wasn't even put together or anything. And it was an older one. I'm like, what the heck? And that was the only one they had. But from what I'm hearing is around this area, everybody needs a stove right now, an electric stove, and nobody has stoves for sale. It's crazy.
Yeah, we stopped the stove store.
Yeah.
That's where she said that
There's like 2 appliance shops that we stopped at, and the last one we stopped at, she said, what?
that they don't have nothing. That everybody looking for stoves.
Brian says, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. Yeah, spring water or water bottle, but that tastes like plastic. Yeah, it does. We have well water, and it has to go through a water softener in the house. If you live near me, I could have set you up with a stove. Nate works at a recycling company. The oldest is a plumber. We are always scrapping perfectly good stuff. Wow. Ugh, I wish you weren't so far away, Jen. Suburban says, yeah, we have a restore. How is the prices in your restore?
Road trip, Jen. Bring it to us. Where's she at anyway?
Southern Ohio.
Yeah.
When you buy pop juice and stuff like, we have to pay 10 cents on each container or can. Then when you take them to the recycling center, you get half of your money. That's ridiculous. Do you have a word of mouth on Facebook for your town? I don't think so. I guess I'll have to look. I never heard of word of mouth, but we have a lot of like pay it forward pages on Facebook, or free walls and stuff. And I've posted in all of those asking. But like I said, everybody else is looking for stoves too. So there's several other posts on there that people need stoves.
This circuit board right here. What did I tell you it's going to cost to have fixed?
$400.
$400.
It's ridiculous how drastically different our economy is compared to you guys. I'm near Bowling Green. Oh, okay. Can you see me? Give me a 5x5, please. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Shopping done. Got a phone.
5x5, okay, at least you can see me. I don't know what happened. I think the computer in the kitchen just blew up, you guys. What the heck? That sucks. I gotta get in live chat. Alright, I'm gonna go back up. I guess because we were talking about the economy and stuff. I don't know. What the heck happened? I'm just catching up on chat. Who froze, me or Jess? That stinks. I'm close to Michigan. They charge 10 cents, but you get 10 cents back. Houston, we have a problem. Who said the bad word? There's ghosts there, Jess. Laugh out loud. So we can keep talking behind JMB's back. Seems rude, but... There you are. Are you having power surges? No. As like everything else in the house is fine. The phone's still working. Our phone is through our internet, so the phone's still working. I don't know if my computer in the kitchen just blew up or what. You got spooks in the kitchen, Jess? No way. Money saving tips, laugh out loud. We never even said anything. Why? I don't think that's it. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me go grab my water and my stuff, and I will be right back. Give me just a second. You can continue talking behind our backs. So, Barrett's trying to reboot the computer out there in the kitchen. We'll see what happens. And then we'll go from there. I've got to get a heater back here. It's so cold back here in the office. So I got a little space heater I have to take out of the bathroom, which is drying my clothes. And put it here in the office so I don't freeze. Oh, it's so cold though. And get my blanket. Alright, we're back in business, y'all. We got 7 still watching. Thanks for sticking around. I call it just inflation. My best money tip, if you have a Kroger but gift cards with 4 times points, get gas cans, get every drop of allotted 35-gallon with $1 off. We spent $1.83 and it will last us all month. Nice. I guess my best tip would be to budget every dollar. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 months, and it's been really working out. We've gotten caught up on bills, and I'm basically budgeting every single dollar. And I've got cash envelopes that I stick everything in. Like, I write down all the bills that we absolutely have, and then it's basically a Dave Ramsey. That's where everybody got these cash envelopes. It's a Dave Ramsey financial thing. But you just basically get envelopes and put your cash in it. And you can have saving envelopes or whatever. And it really works for me. And then, of course, dumpster diving. I have logged into work, but have you running on the TV? Well, thank you, Cookie. Alright, so, for example, let's give you an example. Where's my thing? So, I have like a financial budget planner thing. And so I write all my bills down on paper in this planner that I have. I'll show you that again. So it's just like a budget planner. I write all the bills down, and then what do we got here? We'll do an empty one that doesn't have any cash in it. I have a big safe too, so this all gets locked up when I'm not home. So it's not just sitting out. But like, I have envelopes. And they got electric, feed for the animals, wood, whatever, groceries. So a little binder like that has envelopes. And then I allot each dollar to the binder. And then if I have to go out and pay bills or spend money, then I have this little itty bitty wallet. And it's like an accordion or whatever, a file. And I put whatever I'm paying that day in here. So that way I don't have any extra money on me. I can't spend anything that I don't have or anything like that. And that's really been working for me. If it's not needed, I don't have it. No internet, no computer, no TV. We cut out. I can't say that we cut out. We have always just survived. That's what we do. See, and that's the thing. That's what gets me. When things are on like sale like that, Jen, that's like really clearanced, or like I always wear like tank tops under my shirts and stuff. I think it's a nursing thing, but I've always wore tank tops under my shirts. And like close to fall, all the tank tops at Walmart go on sale for like $1.75 or something. And when they go on sale, I'm like, ugh. And if I have any change or any money on me, you best believe I'm grabbing that stuff. And I can't, and that's what gets me in trouble. I can't do that. If there's a sale, I have to pass it up. And right now, that's what I'm trying to train myself to do. Like, every dollar has a purpose, and I can't use it for anything but the bills. If there is something clearance that's good, I get all of them. That's how I am, Jen. It's not a good habit for me, though. I have phone and internet on, but no TV, no extra internet. That's how I am, Wild. We have a house phone, but that's because we're out in the country. If we have cell phones out here, we don't get reception. So we have a house phone that's connected to the internet, and that's it. I don't have TV. We have all the like the free stuff, like Tubi and stuff like that. And then, of course, I have friends that have like Netflix or what's another one? Hulu or something like that. And they just, I know you're not supposed to do that, but they gave me passwords, so I have that. But other than TV, we don't pay anything for TV. Best to stay organized, less stressed. 100%. And that's what I've been doing for the last week. I know I've been like MIA for a lot of people, but I've been focusing on staying organized and making checklists and getting those things done. And I'm just doing little stuff every day. But being organized, I don't know why, it brings me more peace. I'm not so stressed. Like, most days, if I'm not organized, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do today? I'm going to go sit on the couch and scroll through YouTube or scroll through TikTok or something. And I end up wasting most of my day because I don't have anything organized or planned. But like I said, for the last week or so, since I've had my schedule and I'm writing down things, what needs to be done, I'm staying way more productive. And I feel better mentally, because I'm up doing what needs to be done. We do too. Nate found apps for free TV and movies. My only big bill is storage. I think our biggest bill would have to be property taxes and the trailer taxes.
You staying back there?
Is it up and running?
Yeah.
All right. No, I'll come back out there. He got it up and running again, you guys. I get cell reception, so I don't have the landline internet on the cell. That's our TV, YouTube, laugh out loud. Been like that forever with TV. I'm not organized, but debit free. I can't do stress. I'm with you, Jen. And car insurance. Who can afford car insurance? Like, sorry, nope. All right, give me just a second. All right, I'm back. Can you hear me okay? Car insurance is ridiculous, and it's just me. Yep. Yes, it is. And we can't even have like house insurance or anything like that. Nobody will insure our houses because we're in a flood zone. I tried years ago to get insurance on the houses, and they're like, nope. Thanks, babe. I'm starving. See, you should wake her up early every morning. This is nice.
You can get breakfast.
Yeah. I'll have to cook it for myself. Thank you, Mooney, for the 5x5. I'm lucky I don't have much debit now, just trying to stay that way. But might not be possible. Yeah. Understand that.
All right, Mooney, you give Jess a 5x5 on a 4x4.
Brian says, I can hear you. I can't really get credit, so that's making it easy to stay out of debit. Yeah, like, I don't know. I personally was never taught about debit or credit cards and stuff like that. So we just stay away from that because I did try in the past and it was a complete fail. So I stay away from stuff like that. Unless I have hard cash money, I ain't paying with anything else. I will go without. Them credit cards will get you in trouble. Manny gave you a 4x4. I got it in my fast. Where's my fasting at? There you are. Well, I fasted for 14 hours and 33 minutes. That's not too bad. So Saturday, we're going on an adventure. You ready for your adventure on Saturday, babe?
Not really. You take your car?
I don't care. If you want to, yeah, you should probably take the car because it takes less gas.
Yeah, but I don't get the crates in there.
Put them in the back seat. They're not big. What? So I finally found on Craigslist baby rabbits. Well, they're teenagers now. They're 10 weeks old. So we will be picking up 4 rabbits to start out our new stock because we are going to be butchering the 3 we have. And then we'll be ready for next spring to be having babies. Super excited. So I've been searching on Craigslist for, I don't know what, 4 or 5 months now. These people are selling meat rabbits from anywhere from $150 to $25. It is the most it's ever been. Normally, I can get a meat rabbit that's a baby $10, $15. And I've been searching for months. And finally, someone posted. They're about 30, what did I say, 35, 38 minutes away. And they had them on Craigslist for $7. So I jumped on that. So we'll be picking those up Saturday. Brian says, oh, rabbits. Brian says, I want bacon. Cookie says, I have embraced unsecured debit. My kids will not have to repay that. Nice. I use the credit card online only if I've got cash to cover it for the CC points. Otherwise, it's cash, even if I go to the doctor. We have car and home, but no health insurance. Cookie says there's not a day that goes by that I don't want bacon. Cookie sounds like me. Rabbit season, Jen says. Mm-hmm. If they ever invent a bacon brush, I could try being vegan. A bacon bush, I meant, not brush. Jeez, I can't even read this morning. Niecy's in the house. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Jess and Mr. Jess. Good morning, everyone in chat.
Good morning.
These are the best tasting eggs I've ever ate. You must have put some love into them this morning. So we'll have the rabbits, and then we'll have to work on the hogs and the cows. And I do have an envelope for all of them too. If you're in here earlier listening to my spiel on savings. So what's your plan today, Barrett? What are you going to get into?
Sleeping.
You going to go back to bed?
About 10.
You should take a cold shower. It'll help you wake up and be alert.
You know, you try to put an ice pack on my back and everything. It burns me. You want me to take a cold shower?
Yeah, maybe you'll get used to it and it'll make you feel better.
Trying to give me 3rd-degree burns?
No. You can't get 3rd-degree burns off of cold water.
I can. What do you think those ice packs do to me?
Well, I don't give you no 3rd-degree burns.
Well, like it. My body's making it hurt.
I guess. Look at midnight. She was like, "You didn't save me any bacon, Dad?"
No, I know she's there. There's that
Don't
crumb.
be looking at my bacon. She ain't getting mine.
There's a little small piece right there.
I don't raise meat. I can still get organic grass-fed beef and chickens on sale or reduced, much cheaper than raising them. Yeah, it is cheaper to raise, or it is cheaper just to buy, but I don't want to put myself and my family in a situation where we can't buy one day, which I think is coming very quickly.
Oh, could be paranoid.
Mm-mm. It's not being paranoid. I was looking at the scanner heads.
The what?
Scanner heads, and they were saying there was an alert out for this guy. He was going around all the parking lots, the grocery store and stuff, Walmart parking lot, and taking pictures of vehicles.
Right.
And the police said that they named his name and everything, but they said he is considered to be armed and dangerous. I'm like, what the heck? Why are they taking pictures of people's cars? What's the point of that?
He's got a hobby.
But he took off on foot. I agree you can too at times here. We do raise our own. We know there's still a big cost feeding them all. There is.
There's a cost feeding everything.
I have a freeze dryer, and yes, it's coming. We are privileged. Many in the U.S. are living without. Yeah, I agree. It is really hard for people, and I can't even imagine. I was telling Barrett this yesterday while we were in the car. It was so cold, and the wind was blowing. I was freezing. I was like, I just cannot even imagine being homeless. Like, what are these homeless people doing? It's too cold for them to be outside. I watch a lot of Mark Nowhere Man. I know it's not in the U.S. It's in the Philippines, but I haven't found a good channel in the U.S. to watch yet on this topic. And Mark Nowhere Man, he does videos on poverty, and his subscribers donate money for some of the Philippines that are in poverty, and they donate rice and canned food and stuff like that. I really enjoy watching his videos. And if you really need to be humbled or want to be humbled, that's a really good channel to watch. It's hard to watch sometimes, but it's very educational. And like I said, it definitely humbles you for what's going on around the world.
Didn't he get in trouble for doing that stuff?
Mm-hmm. The government does not like him at all because he's putting out the truth, which what government does like that? Yes, homeless and this cold were heavy on my heart and in prayer. I agree, Jen. And honestly, I didn't, when we were in town yesterday searching for a stove, I didn't see any of the homeless anywhere, did you? I was looking and I didn't see any.
Right, trying to stay warm someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when they get kicked out, go around there, they go to the library and stuff.
That's true.
Just
I
to
didn't
keep
think
warm.
of that. Is there any channels out there that you guys watch that is like that humble you or you really enjoy? Let me know. Because I'm always looking for stuff like that to watch. I'm trying to think of, there's a new channel I've been watching too. Well, new to me. I can't remember, where did I say she was at? Thailand or I can't remember where she's at.
The one that you showed me the other day?
Yeah, shit. I can't remember the name of her channel. It's something bushcraft.
Where she's throwing those logs around?
Yeah, something bushcraft. I'll have to look it up again. But anyways, I've been really enjoying her videos. They're anywhere from like 30 minutes long to like 4 or 5 hours long, these videos she does. And basically, she's just living out in the bush. She built her own house and chicken coop and nesting boxes. Well, they're not even nesting boxes. They're holes in the ground where the chickens lay.
In the bank.
In the bank. And most days she goes to the market and she sells whatever. One day she'll be selling eggs. The one I watched last night, she was selling peanuts. She had grown a bunch of peanuts and harvested them and took them to market. And it's just really interesting to see how other people's economy are thriving or what they're doing to survive and stuff. And those types of videos just, I don't know, they perk my interest. Have you heard about the overnight removal of the homeless in San Fran? Gone. No one knows where. I know. I keep looking and trying to find updates on it, and I can't find out. I haven't seen anything, Jen. I don't know what happened to those people.
Tell your sister. She might know.
She's nowhere near San Fran.
Close by. You know, their news reports different than ours.
True. The camps are being broken up. They don't even have a tent now. Yeah, they're doing that stuff around here too. Wild. It's ridiculous. I love to just watch YouTube, Brian says. I do too. I think that's why they did it in Toronto, trying to get them into housing, but there is no housing. Brian says homesteading channels. Wild says, I just watch YouTube. It's interactive, yeah.
I'm waiting for that Brian guy to put some more videos up.
You like his rooster videos?
Yeah. He's got a cool rooster. Actually, Vicky's got a hen over there that just looks like that rooster he's got.
Really?
Because when you was ever doing what you was doing the other day,
Yeah.
that hand was right there by the car. I was watching it. Actually, I got a picture of it.
Huh.
Which phone did I take?
I have no idea.
I got a video of it. I'll send it to Brian.
I watched Rumble and Brighton. Some saying 85% are gone. That's insane. I quit watching regular TV and only watch online stuff for like 8 years now.
Regular TV, you just watching reruns.
Yeah. We don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. The only time I watch TV is if I'm watching a movie with Barrett or something. But most of the time when I'm watching a movie, I just can't get into it. So I'm usually on my phone on YouTube anyway. But he just watched, like, some stuff I'm just not into. Like, the last couple weeks he's been watching Genghis Kong, the series. Marco Polo, the series. And it's not my thing. Like, it has cool pieces to it, like bits and parts that'll catch my attention, but I'm not into the whole storyline or, I don't know. Jen says if I had a channel, I'd be banned immediately. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to censor yourself and not say things you're not supposed to say. Brian says that rooster is something else. Be right back. I currently have Leave It to Beaver on.
What did we watch? That's old. I was trying to get you to watch Carol Burnett show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's stupid.
Green Acres you liked.
I like Green Acres. I like Little House on the Prairie. I like The Waltons. I like all the older shows. What was that one movie with the woman that lived on the prairie by herself? Her husband died.
Dr. Quinn?
No. I like Dr. Quinn, though, too. No, Prairie Woman or something like that. Oh, no, that was a good one.
I like those black and white old movies, classics, but since we don't have regular TV, I can't get them.
You mean that lighter? I'll have Little House on next, then The Waltons. That's what I do. I go through the series and watch it, and I'll play it while I'm working around the house or whatever. And then when that's done, then I'll put another one on.
On The Waltons, though, there's a lot of episodes I missed when I was younger and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I sat there and watched them. Well, I don't remember this one.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I went through The Little House on the Prairie, then The Waltons, and then what else did I watch? Oh, Dr. Quinn. And then when I was done watching those series, I went back and started Little House on the Prairie again. And Bear's like, seriously, you're watching this again? I said, yeah, it was good. I want to watch it again. You know which one I'm talking about, Mooney? I don't know. It was good, though.
Took the curtains down. I can't see TV. Sun's shining right on top of it.
Well, I got to pull those curtains out of the washer and get them hung up in the bathroom.
Remember that car trucking.
Good. It's cold out here and cold in the office. It's 80. It's 92 degrees in the living room.
Let's strip.
You can strip in there, don't strip it out here. I like to watch stuff that I learn from. I guess that's the thing. Like Dr. Quinn, there was a lot of good stuff in there. There was good information you could learn.
Never did find Black Phone, did you?
Nope. Jen says B, download the Cinema HD app. I think that's the one with almost every movie and show.
What is it?
Cinema HD app.
I think it was called Turner Classic Movies or something. I used to watch.
Yeah. That sounds right. That Australian, I've been watching a lot of Australian Outback movies too, and those have been really freaking good. What's that one? Earthlings. That was a good one.
Earthlings.
Yeah. It was that little boy that got lost in the Outback and his parents. That one. That
Is
was
that what
really
it's called?
good. Yeah. Something Earthlings. Yeah, and the only reason I remember is because Howie always says, "Hello, good morning, Earthlings."
Cinema HD.
What is that? I don't know what that is, Jen. She says you guys need to watch all the Ma and Pa Kettle movies. You know what that is? I gotta look it up. Now I'm interested.
Is it that, Jim?
Mm-hmm. Mooney, have you got back on your Duolingo? Have you been doing your Spanish? I started that last week too. Ma and Pa Kettle. A lot of the books I read are back in that era too. (1950s).
No, 1920s and 30s.
I know, but the Ma and Pa Kettle Go to Towners, 1950, 1949, 1947.
Mm-hmm.
The Egg and I, Ma and Pa Kettle. The Future Adventures of Ma and Pa Kettle Go to Town. There's 10 films of them. Where can I find it at,
That's what cinema.
Jen? CIN.
Is it N or M?
NEMA.
Cinema HD.
Yeah. Oh, Jen says old black and white. Funny, I bought the set years ago.
Is it Cinema HD or is it HD Cinema? There's two of them here.
Wait until she answers back. Cookie says, I love Ma and Pa Kettle. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Cinema HD, thank you.
Well, that sucks. The only one, it comes up, but you have to have a subscription for TCM. Maybe it's on the Cinema HD. I don't know.
Download on the computer.
No, I have not. I need to. Jen says you're welcome. Hey, studio. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back again. Jen says cold again. Yeah. Freezing. Please, you guys remember to hit that thumbs up. We got 12 thumbs up right now. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Almost 9 o'clock, which means we have to say our farewell. Barrett's brother, every time he calls or we talk to him on the phone, he's watching Andy Griffith. That's his favorite. It's all he ever watches. It was funny because during the time that I was watching Little House on the Prairie, he'd call and give me crap, and I'd give him crap for watching Andy Griffith. All right, Jen, you have a good one. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody.
I want to thank you all for hanging out with me on Keto Homestead with Jess. Wake with Jess every Wednesday at 7 a.m. I hope to see you back again. Don't forget, Friday is Friday Night Mixer. I hope to see you all there. Until next time, remember you are loved. You are not alone. And stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye. Stay warm.